Hello, welcome to another Dad Does My Do Please Help. On this one, I'm going to be showing you another way of doing plaits. I thought I'd show you this one because it looks very nice for school. You basically use the same technique, but you do two of them. And I thought I'd also show parents how to divide the hair. So, because we're going to have two here, we need to make sure we have an even parting. So, the easiest thing to do is look at the top, take our comb from the top and bring it down the hair. Then when you get to where it stops the parting, you need to just keep going all the way down, and then with your comb, there, you just pull it away. Now, it is easiest to use combs with either metal ends or the plastic ends, but you can do it with just normal combs, but it is a bit harder. Now I'm going to show you how to do that one more time. So you just bring it down from the front, all the way down, and down. Oh, that's not very straight. And then just separate it. Now you can make this a bit more fancy if you want, so I'm just going to keep these bits separate. Now at the top, what you can do instead is make it a zigzag parting. So here, you would bring it across, and then when you get to where your zigzag is ending, just bring the hair all the way up, and then bring it down, trying not to knot it. Then bring that piece of hair over onto the other side. And then just bring the comb across where you want the next zigzag to go, so that you'll end up with... It will look a bit odd and lay a bit odd at first, which is why I'd put some water on it, just to help it lay. And then I just keep repeating that, so then bring it across this side, and bring that. So it basically repeats like that. Now obviously this doesn't work too well on this, but it does work a lot better on human hair. So I'm going to put it back to normal. So just bring it over. So I'm going to separate it one last time, and this time I'll actually use it. So got my equal partings. If you find it's not that equal, so this isn't entirely, just go back up it. Sorry. Drop my comb, and then just keep separating it. There we go, I think that's about equal. So from here, it's just easiest if you wet it down a bit up here, and just use your comb and smooth it all in so that you don't have mixtures of the hair, because that is when you start using hair from the other side, and that's not entirely useful. So just comb it over. And then I'd take a clip like this, and you can use just the long thin ones that snap, and just twist it up and secure it out of the way for the moment. So now you have this side ready. I would dampen the hair down, especially at the roots, because you need to get it to lay flat. And then just get your comb and start smoothing it out into where you want it to be. Now you can either do two plaits here and here, or you can do them kind of coming down here and here. I'm going to do them down here and here, because I think it looks better, but you can do them either way. There we go. So I'm bringing this into the right place. Be careful not to dampen down the hair too much, because it does look like it's wet, and that isn't always what you're looking for. So now here, you can use the ear or you can not. I prefer to use the ear, but it's a bit difficult on this, so I won't for the moment, just for the sake of easiness. So here, split it into 3 sections. I'll try and show you. Equal sections. And then you do left, over, middle. And make sure you're pulling this middle this way, because this will affect it. Smooth it down. And then the right over that middle piece. Okay, now, because you've done that first stitch, you need to adjust it. Now, I wouldn't pull so hard on this one, because you don't entirely want this one to be that secure. There we go. And then on the next one, just do one more loose one, and then start tightening them. And you should be left with this top one being loose, sorry. And then just keep doing the left over middle, and then right over middle. It's quite hard to do slowly once you know how to do it, so I'm going to speed it up a bit, and I'll go over it again on the other side. So again, my ends are going a bit frizzy, so I will put the band around and then sort them out, because I've got as far as I'm going to go. So, and put the band around it. And you can loosen it if you want, so I will loosen mine. I think it looks a bit messier if you loosen it, but not everybody likes this effect. There we go. And there. It might look a bit odd being over the ear, so you can just tuck it behind and it does look okay. So, because human heads have shoulders, this plait will just sit on them and it looks very pretty. So then for this side I'll do it this way. Okay, so spray it down. And then use a comb to bring it into the spaces you want. It's quite hard to do. Can't see it. Okay, there we go. So there we go. And then again, you want the first one to be loose, so you divide these into 3. Now, you could choose to go right over that way, and I think that is the best plan when you're doing 2. But otherwise, I would just go left over middle. So for this one, I would get this right section this time, put it over the middle, making sure to pull the middle out, then you put that one over it. Now you've got the first stitch, you do this next one a lot looser, so you've got that one loose, and then you've got tight again. If it's getting tighter than you want as you're going, you could loosen it before you get to the end, because it will let you loosen it a bit more. Oh, that's loosened. Okay, there we go, that's as far as I shall go. And then just plait it down, so right over middle, and then left over middle, as far as you can go. Try and make sure these are level. If they're not, it doesn't matter too much because the ears will cover that up. So, mine are just about level. So again, just pull out these sections. If you find, as mine are, that the plaits come up at different levels, just bring this one up a bit so that it looks a bit more even. Some hair types will allow you to go all the way down to the bottom, mine does, but some don't, so I wouldn't be alarmed if yours only goes down to, well, not very far. Again, you could put little ribbons on the end of these to make them look pretty, and what I've sometimes done is got some sparkly pins and put it in, and then you've just got the little sparkles going down the plaits. And there you have the two pigtail plaits.
Butterflies, long drives and sunset evenings. Basically you could knock me off the earth.